Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hello. I hope you will enjoy today's episode. As you can see as of the title and the thumbnail, we are starting a new series called DungeonDolls. Basically, I play a lot of DnD and other role-playing games, and I want to make some of the characters that are in the games I play into dolls. And so this series was born. In this series I will also talk about the characters that are just not unknown to you guys, and a bit about the whole role-playing and what kind of campaigns these are. So to start this series off, we are gonna do my longest campaign, which is The Party of Many Jobs. I've been watching a lot of JoJo. The Party of Many Jobs is a D&D Forgotten Realms pre-written story? Is that what you can call it? Pre-written campaign. It was a sweet initiative from some people at Gothenburg's nerd store slash cafe, SE-bokhandeln slash Sirius cafe, where you, as an individual, old or new into the role-playing hobby, could come every Tuesday to play some D&D. Me and my significant other took the second Tuesday that they had available. They had like two, and we got paired up with random strangers, I guess you can call them. And so this journey begins. And we've been playing for over a year now, which is really fun for me. Even when our original game couldn't participate anymore, my significant other stepped up and became the new GM. And I think this has been a great experience for him too, because I feel like this is the longest he's ever GM'd. Maybe? Can ask him when I get home. So, but to talk a bit about the company of Many Jobs. The company has 4 core players that has been playing the longest, which includes myself, Robin, Elin, and Emma. Also my significant other, but he's GM now, so it's kinda, you know. The characters that are in this campaign is a high elf wizard named Varys, a wild magic dragonborn sorcerer barbarian named Thorin, my bard tiefling Alamis, and today's character are cleric halfling Clover. Clover was Elin's second character after her hobo murdering rampaging halfling rogue died. No surprise there. But it was also really fun to see like the shift between that character and this wholesome sweet bean that I just love so much. Clover has big pink hair, a green kilt skirt, you can say, and a white blouse. Under the round of the year that we've been playing, she has also been equipped with new gear and new stuff, like really cool chest plate. She has also gained a scimitar and has found a new friend, which is a very rare fluffy pink pseudo dragon named Lavender. Clover's backstory is kinda a secret to the main party, I guess you could say. They don't know really where she's from. It's like this hidden, very secret village deep in the woods, very small and very isolated, and she actually left because she wasn't really on good terms with her family back home. We don't really know why, what happened, because she's so sweet and wonderful, but I'm at least hoping we'll find out some of that in the future. Clover is usually the mom of the group. She's really kind-hearted and like to resolve stuff by conversing and, the peaceful way. a lot of this peaceful resolution also came from her having experienced a big trauma when actually having to slay her first enemy, which was actually the hardest, biggest enemy, last staff. So when realizing that having to decide other people's faith or if to live or die was not really her jam, she has suddenly just like escaped to being a support person, like helping in needs and trying to resolve and do stuff peacefully, even if the party sometimes doesn't follow that. A lot of times. Other trivia about Clover is that she loves animals, gardening, and of course traveling, because that's what she do. And I do must say that Clover, when she stepped into this campaign, really brought another type of balance. It really became less murder hobo-ish than before she came, which was such a relief. I am personally not a murder hobo-ish player, even though I can be. But I used to feel so bad on this. I love Clover super much, and that is why she is the first to do in this series. She's the sweetest bean. I actually based my other character from another campaign on Clover loosely, because I'm not that good with doing like super sweet characters. But yeah, with that introduction, let's go on to look at the doll. So, I started with sketching out how I wanted the face to look like. I got super inspired by Elin herself, who made a mini Clover to use a adorable doll. I made some elf ears using Milliput, and I sketched out her face with a regular mechanic pencil. And then I gave her a coat of Mr. Super Clear UV flat. I start with pastels, giving her a sweet look with lots of pink, red, and browns. I like the idea of her hair color reflected in her eyes, so I tried to blend in some different pinks together with her regular green eye color. It's kind of funny to see on the footage, cause her eyes look a lot more pigmented than they did in real life. I really felt like I had to pack on the colors. And on the video it looked really pigmented. Damn, maybe I should have leave it there, and instead I went overboard and made them really like dark green with very light pink, as you will see in the end. Even if it was hard to reach the crevices of the Herdorable's mouth, it was still really nice to have this like very outlined baselines to go after. Mold lines maybe is the right word. So, the eyeliner, or the eyelash part, is always the hardest for me. And even if these eyes are a lot bigger than what I usually work on, I had to hold my breath to really make them flick. To make the sclera or white parts of the eyes, I always like to wet my brush and lift color from the watercolor pencils. This always gives such pigmented results for me. As a last detail, I take my highlighter in pink and I give the doll lots of shimmer at the eyes and cheeks. Last, let's gloss the lips and eyes with some glossy varnish. Now to the body. I love articulation, and I had some ideas like cutting up the OG body to look like this cool body I found on the internet. Or maybe I should use this weird BGD thing I tried to make from a failed project. But none of them was really like becoming what I wanted, so I decided on this half thing. These are some joints from a broken bodycon doll I had laying around. And I also enlarged her chest to make her look more grown up and painted that with some Vallejo paint. Let's go back to the design I drew up, realizing that me making this doll and Elin already made this doll on her own. I felt that it would be weird to just copy her. So I scratched my original idea to just do Clover as original made and decided to design like a anime MMORPG Japanese game version instead. So Clover, if she was in an RPG game. And with that, it was time to make the clothes. I made the pattern from scratch because I didn't have any that was in this smaller size for a adorable doll, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, the principle was the same, just smaller. Oh, she looks so cute. I also made her a wig using yarn. And in my new design, Clover was wearing Uggs. So of course I have to make Uggs, because that are the only shoes that I actually know how to make. And then it was time for more milliput. I used the milliput to make detail work like around her shoes and the gloves. I also tried to make this giant, or like miniature, but on the doll it would be giant, flower that she will have on her chest armor, together with some petals that I made from Vorbla. And talking of the chest armor, I didn't feel confident to show how I made it because the footage was just really bad and you couldn't see anything. So let me just color this all behind the scene and fix the detail works so you can see the result. And now she's finished. Let's take her out for a photo shoot. So, this was a really fun project, even if it took quite a while for me to make it because I wanted to have a more chill project, but then I was like, oh, I can do it like this and that and this and that. And I hope you have enjoyed this story of Clover and me making her. I have really fallen in love with Dungeons and Dragons and like Shadowrun, and I really want to try more role-playing games. And I hope you are looking forward to see other characters come to life in doll form, both my own and other. And just a heads up, I don't know if I will make all the members of the Party of Many Names. I am definitely gonna do the 4 core members that has been from the start. And I'm also gonna do like other role-playing characters like from my team and from old campaigns. And I have some ideas for like other stuff that I hope you're looking forward to. This series will also be like scattered about, so not every doll is now gonna be like Dungeons and Dragons. Don't worry about that. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you to like 1k peeps on this channel. Again, it was great. Hello. I hope you have enjoyed and you have a good day. And I will see you guys some other time. Bye.